Hello, Stallion Artists, welcome. My name is Mrs. Cardenas and I am so excited to be your Art 1 teacher. We're gonna have a lot of fun this year talking about art, thinking about art, and most importantly, creating art. Before we start talking about your Art 1 course, I wanna tell you a little bit about me so you can get to know your art teacher. But first, before we talk about who I am, I want to go ahead and give you guys my contact info. So you see my email and my school phone there on the screen. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions about Art 1. This is a short video, just like a short intro and hello to who I am and to what the class is going to be like. So if you have more questions after you watch this video, feel free to email me. I will be setting up Remind classes and I'll send out that information also on the first week of school. Okay, now let's go ahead and start learning about Mrs. Cardenas. So I'm born and raised in San Antonio. I attended Providence High School downtown and I got my degree from Texas State University in San Marcos. I got a BFA in photography. Later, after I came back home to San Antonio, I earned an alternative certification from Region 20 and I have been a teacher ever since. Okay, so I have taught for 7 years. I'm starting my 8th year teaching. I've taught at Beretta Elementary and Somerset ISD. I taught in Northside. I've taught at Jordan Middle School and now at Folks Middle School. This is my 2nd year here, so I'm like a 7th grader here at Folks. I'm certified as an art teacher, early childhood through 12th grade, and as a generalist, early childhood through 6th grade. So now I want to show you a collage that's about me. So in the top left-hand corner, this is where I used to work before I became an art teacher. I used to work at Art Pace San Antonio, which is a contemporary art residency program located here in San Antonio downtown. They are a really cool museum where you can go see art that was made in the building. So they invite artists, one from Texas, one from the United States, and one from around the world to come live in the building and create art. Of course, this was something that they did pre-COVID, so I'm not 100% sure how they're working the residency program now, but if you ever have a chance to go check out Art Pace, you totally should. It's free and it's open to the public. Right here, this middle top photo, this was a trip that I got to take with my husband this summer. We like to go to state parks here in Texas, and this is a cavern called Longhorn Cavern that's close to Marble Falls, and it's an amazing trip to take. If you ever get a chance to and you and your family are in the area, this is a really great way to beat the heat. It's cool down there all the time. It's beautiful. There's so much to look at. It's a fun adventure to go on. And down here at the bottom right-hand corner, this is a picture that me and my husband took on that trip. So near the cavern, there's like this tower that you can go up and you can kind of overlook the area and you can see all the trees and you can see the Colorado River from there and a little bit of the hills of the hill country. And it was a lot of fun. We had a great time on that trip. So other things that I'm interested besides taking vacations to state parks is here in the top right hand corner. I really like to garden and to plant. I mean, I'm mostly more put things in pots than I am put things in the ground and try to make them grow. It's baby steps, right? So this summer we got several plants to survive, so that's huge for me and my husband. This one right here is an avocado tree that we're growing, and this was only from less than a month ago, and now it's huge. So I'll have to show you a picture of that in Schoology whenever we start school next week. And actually, I think that I just said it wrong. I don't think it's Schoology. I'm pretty sure it's Schoology. So, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to make that mistake again. So we're all learning together, like I said before. Schoology. I'll show you guys a picture in Schoology of what this little plant looks like today. Okay, next up, this last picture, right here in the bottom left-hand corner is work that I've done. So I am a watercolor artist and I fell in love with it over the summer. I've always kind of gravitated towards watercolor, but I didn't really start playing around with it until everybody went into quarantine and we couldn't hang out with friends. So instead of hanging out with friends, I hung out with my husband and watercolor painted a lot. So now I am learning more and more about watercolor painting and it's really fun. And I love using this little palette right here because it's very special to me. It was made by our Art 2 teacher, Miss Brown. So Miss Brown is a brilliant clay artist, a ceramicist, and she makes a lot of really cool stuff. And so my goal is for you guys to fall in love with art in Art 1. That way, you would be very encouraged and motivated to take Art 2 so you can go learn from Miss Brown, who is amazing. And then after Art 2, you get to learn from Mr. Kilduff in Art 3, who is super duper amazing and is an amazing artist himself too. So that's about me, but enough about me. Let's talk about you and your art class that I'm sure you're wondering about. I'm sure you have some questions and I want to help answer those right now.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops.